Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Minnesota Twins. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For San Francisco, center fielder, Denard Span.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Misses, ball 2. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Standing in, Yonhervis Solarte. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Brandon Belt.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-1 on its way. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is hit high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. So striding in, Buster Posey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Buster Posey.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Joe Panik. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The Dozier for 1. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Stepping up now, Eduardo Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him pick a pitch to run on.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first
Batting
out.
third, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
He's set. Here it comes. Brian Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1 from the stretch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a neck high fastball that time. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. 1 there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Chris Shaw.
Ninth, the designated hitter, Chris Shaw.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. To 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. High in the air into shallow left center. Solarte has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Park. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Denard Span. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Denard
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. 1-1. Here it comes. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. Now here's a swing by Belt, and he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Buster Posey now. A base hit in his first. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Escobar sprinting after it. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Joe Panik, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Hunter Pence goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is pulled into right. Escobar is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Joe Mauer. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The throw into second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Digging in now, number 43. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Number 43.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. For Mauer, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Heading out towards shallow right. Pence is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Fielder, number 25.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Now batting, Eduardo Escobar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Eduardo Escobar.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Popped up. Sano is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Chris Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Rosario coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Ready once again, Hervis Solarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hervis Solarte.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Inning, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Posey gathers it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
The left fielder.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Strike 2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Now in the box, Hart. He singled his last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jorge Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate and makes it a 5-1 contest. So here's Joe Mauer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, number 43. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2 runs have scored. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Back up the middle. Crawford's got it. And he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. At the plate, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is line to left. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter,
here's Joe
14,
Panik. Couple of singles
baseman.
to his credit thus far.
Panik.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Got him to go down swinging there. Joe Panik goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Hunter Pence stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Oh, and he misses it. Now at the plate, Chris Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Eduardo Escobar.
And the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Here's Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far. Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. Hit to first. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Denard Span.
Hector Santiago will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Hector Santiago.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And Span swings and misses at that one. A good pitch that time, and he's retired for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yangervis Solarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 43 is after it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Ready for another shot now. Park, two base hits, both singles to this point.
Designated hitter, number 52.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. One down. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Pence on the run. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
First baseman,
digging in
7.
once again, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
28. Buster. Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. He's got it one away. Here's Joe Panik.
14.
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Joe Panik.
Right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ready for another chance. Hunter
Pence.
Pence. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning.
Traditional seventh inning stretch.
Ready once again, number 43. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 43.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Pence on the move, and no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Martinez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Eduardo Escobar standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat. But it resulted in a line out. Max Kepler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Brian Dozier would be next. Hard hit ball to second, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll have the first crack at it. Here as we start inning no.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Giants.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Shaw. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Slater.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. To third, Sano gloves it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. In now, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Eddie Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
52.
Now at the plate, Hart is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Kenny's Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Denard Span. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Stepping up to the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. Buxton ranging forward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Kepler is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Jorge Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The batter,
striding in, number 43. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Jason Castro will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
Left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that Extra Light Rail Train